Redmi Y3, the 32 megapixel selfie camera smartphone. The Redmi Y3 is the latest smartphone in the Y series under the budget segment, and it comes with quite good hardware as well. The phone is priced starting 9,999, and let's see how the device performs in the camera department, especially the selfie department. In terms of the camera hardware, the Redmi Y3 comes with a dual camera setup with primary 13 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture and a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. It also packs an LED flash. In the selfie department, the phone comes with a massive 32 megapixel front camera with f2.2 aperture, and screen flash is also included for low light selfies. The selfie camera is the highlight of the device, and this is the first time we are seeing a 32 megapixel sensor at this price segment. Now moving to the daylight captures. You can see that it has decent clarity in the images shot in the daylight conditions. The colors in the images shot in the bright sunlight looks quite good. But when you zoom into the picture, you can see sharpness levels are pretty much average. The images also go blurry when you zoom in. Also, the dynamic range is quite good. There is a bit of inconsistency in the white balance in daylight captures. The AI mode also has a tendency to oversaturate the image, especially when there is a lot of greenery around. Overall, in daylight conditions, it performed quite decent considering the price segment. Now moving to the close-up shots. Here we can see the details are much better and sharpness levels are also good. The colors are also more consistent and closer to real colors. Moving to the low light photos. Here again the Redmi Y3 performance looks average, and in artificial lighting conditions you can see a lot of noise creeping in. When light falls further, there is considerable amount of noise in the photos. But again, for a phone priced below 10,000, this is decent performance. So here are some of the low light samples taken with the Redmi Y3. So this is the rear camera sample taken with the Redmi Y3, which can record videos in 1080p resolution, and there is also electronic image stabilization being offered, so you can see how good the clarity of the video is, and also the audio output from the rear camera on the Redmi Y3. Y3, the focus is definitely on the selfie department, which is quite evident from the camera samples. The rear camera performance is quite average, but it won't disappoint most of the users unless you are a shutterbug. The Redmi Y3 scores in the selfie department and is probably the best selfie camera smartphone below the 10,000 price segment. So what do you guys think about the camera on the Redmi Y3? Do share in your